Okay. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Okay, so please put your chocolate in your desk. If you have anything in your hands, it needs to go away. We have our next guest coming, and it's Jacob D's uncle. Thank you. And he's going to talk to us about his cool career. It's going to be a little different than what we've heard so far.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brian, or you can call me Uncle Brian, like Jacob does, just to avoid any confusion.
Here we go.
And I was wondering, can you put that?
Yeah, I can put it right up, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it up the whole time.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't look, we can turn the lights off too. If there's enough light to see me and see that as well. So, I work with concrete. Does everyone here know what concrete is? What's concrete?
It's a cream that's really hard and it's on the path.
That's right. That's like straight out of the dictionary. Concrete's really hard. Right? Is concrete soft or is it hard?
Hard.
Hard, that's right. So even when we talk about concrete, we're going to need some protection. That's right. So I'm going to hand out hard hats.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear a hard hat.
Yeah. It's going to be safety first. We're going to get some assistance with this. Right? So
Put your hard hat on.
start here. Don't worry. There's enough for everybody.
No, this is like.
When you deal with concrete, safety is the number one.
These are not even hard.
There we go. All right. And one for you. Okay.
Okay, boys and girls.
Now, everyone's protected in the room here, that's good. But you guys in the front row are a little close, and so you guys are going to need to wear some eye protection. Just for this presentation here. You don't need it, you're far enough back. So if you see anything coming at you, you can just duck. Alright, so the company I work for, yeah, you can do that too. The company I work for builds dry, durable concrete structures using crystal technology. So that means we help people make very strong, dry, and durable concrete. So today, I'm going to talk to you guys a bit about concrete. Because when you make good concrete, you can make things like dams. Has anyone seen a dam before? Yeah, great. So as you can see, it stops water and it helps make lakes and hold water back that we can use for drinking water. What else does concrete build? Concrete builds things like bridges. And roads, yeah. Has anyone here ever been over top of a bridge? Yes. Yes, you guys have. It also helps build concrete buildings.
Yeah.
Right? And what type of buildings need concrete? Well, buildings like schools. This school is built on concrete. Just like we're in right now. We have concrete sidewalks, and we've got concrete planters, and underneath everything we're on right now is concrete. But concrete also builds some fun things too, such as the Langley Event Center.
I went there.
You guys know this place?
They
They use concrete there.
Okay, that's
Alright, or has anyone ever been to a water park? Without concrete, there'd be no water park. And you know what? Without concrete, there'd be no Disneyland. But he's there because we have concrete. So I'm not saying directly that concrete saved Disneyland, but I'm not saying it didn't either. So, how old is concrete? Is concrete new, or has people used concrete for a really long time?
Really long time.
Yeah, how long? Hands up. How long? How long?
2 years.
How long?
3 years.
How long?
100.
1 centrillion.
1 centrillion.
1 centrillion. Okay, well we got a lot of right answers. Are you back there? How long?
Really long.
Really long time. That's a good answer there. So, if you think back, does anyone know what these are?
Yeah.
These ones here, sorry.
That's right. Give me back.
Pyramids.
These are pyramids.
Yeah, and
know that the pyramids
A secret.
Pyramids used a certain type of concrete, like just an old-fashioned type of concrete where they mix stuff together to make it really hard and so all these things can stick together? And they've lasted thousands of years. So if you make good concrete, you can make things that last for thousands of years. Now, does anyone know where concrete is made? Yes?
From cement truck.
Oh, very close, very close. First, it's made in a concrete batch plant.
Yeah.
So they have concrete plants like this. Usually you can't see them from the road, but sometimes you can. And all they're doing is taking what's inside concrete and mixing it up. And then what do they do with it?
I see lots of it. Oh,
There you
Have you guys, yeah.
construction truck.
Actually, we're not going to stand on sermon, but these are concrete trucks. Because cement is only one ingredient that goes into concrete. So whenever you see a truck like this,
It's a cement truck.
it's a concrete
go.
truck.
Concrete truck. There we go.
Concrete truck. So, is this a cement truck or a concrete truck?
Concrete.
All right, your kids are going to do okay in life. I can tell. So then they take it from the concrete truck and they go to a job site. That's usually where I am. So if you go look at the job site, the concrete then spins and it spits it out the back
Like this.
like that. Or this here is a pump. So they put the concrete into the pump and it gets pumped up and over and down. So when you see a construction site, sometimes you might see concrete going up, then over and down. And usually when it's on the side of
What's
the
the
road,
black stuff?
oh, I'll tell you in a minute. Usually when it's on the side of the road and they're pouring concrete, you'll know they're doing something, and you'll see these trucks, and you'll be trying to get somewhere, but traffic will be really slow, because they'll have lanes blocked off. And you'll hear your parents, next time your parents are saying, wow, traffic is really slow, you tell them they're probably pouring concrete. Hey, and then once it goes through the pump, it comes out the hose, and they put it in place. Yeah, right? That's pretty cool. You see what these guys are doing? They have their safety boots on, they have safety vests, they got hats like us, they got glasses for the guys in the front row, as we have here, and you see the concrete coming up, right? So at first, concrete flows a lot like pancake batter. Right? So is concrete just concrete, or do they have to make concrete? Make concrete, that's right. Oh, sorry. When they make concrete, they make things more like the SkyTrain station. So pancakes. How do you make pancakes? It's not just pancakes. You gotta make pancakes, right?
Yeah.
You gotta use a recipe. So you put eggs in there and flour and pancake juice and all the rest of it, and you mix it up. And once you finish mixing it up, then you put it on the griddle, and then it becomes pancakes. Concrete's the same. When you make concrete, there are guys who are concrete chefs. So they take different ingredients. Now, hands up. Does anyone know what's in concrete? Yes.
Cement.
Cement is one.
Rock.
Rocks is another.
Sand.
Sand is another. One more, guys. This is amazing. You're all hired. Yes.
Water.
Water. Exactly.
We're hired.
You are right. So, we're in a bucket.
Guys,
So first, let's talk a little bit about these bad boys right here. What are these? Rocks. That's right. Let me get that off. Thanks. It's really tight. I'm really tired. I was working all day. That's okay. So rocks. Where can you find rocks like this? Yes. Yes, back in the corner.
On the road.
On the road, yeah. You. Orchard. Right.
Playground.
Playgrounds, that's right. Right, so roads, playgrounds, you can find them near rivers, and people can dig for rocks. That's right. And forest. So, next. What's this? Sand. Okay, where can you find sand? In the beach? Jacob? Beach, that's right. Desert.
Yeah, desert.
Desert roads, sandboxes. That's usually where I get mine. Yeah? That sandboxes is yours? Good one. We think the same. You'll do good here. Construction sites, that's right. So, what is sand? You know what sand is? Sand is just little rocks.
Yeah.
So in concrete, you have big rocks. Some people call it large aggregate. And you have small rocks. Sand, that they call small aggregate. Okay. I don't know. So, this stuff?
Water.
Water.
Make cement. I can help you.
Danielle, get that up? Alright.
Make cement.
Thank you guys, I was working really late, and I did a bicep workout this morning too.
You're making
Really tough.
cement.
Okay, so where do you get water from?
The lake.
The lake?
River.
You. Whatever you get. Alice. Blues. Alice. Beach. You get from beach. Yes, you.
Waterfall.
Waterfalls. That's where I get my water from, actually. Waterfalls and unicorns. Yes, you.
Things.
Sinks. That's right. Okay, so what we got? Okay, 1, 2, 3, then we'll go on. You.
Pool.
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 Ocean.
Ocean. That's right. So,
Water.
we have water. Now, finally, cement. Right?
Is that actual cement?
This is actual. Yes.
Ew.
No, I didn't taste it. I'm just fooling. But yeah, it's actual cement. So what happens is cement and water. So here's what happens. We got big rocks. We talked about that. We got the little rocks. They're sand. Then we got cement and water. And cement and water, actually, when they go together, they work together and they form a glue. And that glue sticks everything else together. Right?
Is that liquid? Liquid.
Yeah.
Cement.
So back here. Yeah. But if you go on to the next one, so this is cement, and you can get cement in bags, you can make cement in big plants, but everybody look what's on the screen right now. That's concrete. Can I have a volunteer? Jacob, can you go up and point out the rocks in the concrete? Or the big rocks are? Yeah, that's right, there's one. You can kind of see there's lots of rocks of different shapes and sizes in the concrete mix. Yeah? Okay, can I have another volunteer? Right here? Can you point out where maybe some sand is in the concrete mix?
Oh, you're making cement. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, there you go, there's one. Yeah, good job, good job. And then all the gray stuff, do you want to know why concrete is gray? It's because cement is gray. And cement and water make a glue and it covers everything. So concrete itself is gray. Actually, Dave, you can stay up here for a minute, buddy. So, does anybody here remember what I put in this bucket? Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, Charlie, what was one thing?
Water.
Caleb, rocks, paint, cement, and the last thing.
Sand.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to walk around and I'm going to show you guys what's in the bucket. So you can see it's all now wet concrete. And Jacob, just hang out right here for a second. I need your help when I come back up. See, so concrete down. Yeah. There's two types of concrete. There's good concrete and what's in this bucket, which is, it's okay. Let's see. Concrete, yeah. It looks like mud. A lot of people call concrete mud. So if you ever want to be cool and you see someone pouring concrete, you can go up to them and say, "Hey, are you pouring some mud?" And they'll give you a nod. They'll know you're legit. Right?
Show you where you're
All right. So how long did we say?
Okay, flat tire.
Back to it.
Thank
Oh,
you.
oh,
Charlie,
who didn't see? There we go. Over here. Okay.
you're right. Good job.
Okay. So remember, concrete can last as long as the pyramids can last, right? What I'm going to get Jacob to do here is I got cloths so you can clean your hand afterwards. I want you to put your handprint in this concrete piece of thing.
I want to try.
Well, we only have room for one, and I'm biased. I'm his uncle, so I'm going to go with Jacob here. So Jacob, but I have a job for you in a minute, sir. You put your hand go like this, and just put your hand in it. Okay? Now you just gonna stay there for 2 or 3 hours. I'll be back to check on them. No, just kidding. So very slowly, take your hand out. Wipe your hand with this. Put your hand up. Right, so now his hand's in there. So, what we're going to do is I'll walk it around so you can see it again. And then we're going to put it over on the side, or Mr. Jillian will find a safe place for it. And tomorrow you guys can see how hard it's become, and it's going to be like real concrete. So you guys can all look here. I'll come around. I'll come around. I'll come right to you. I'll come back. Lots of chance. Alright. Yeah, concrete. Yeah. That's right, so come through here too. Now you guys can see over here. Yeah, over here. There we go. Yeah. Want to take a Lucy? Okay, everybody get hard. Okay, so I think that's about all I have to talk about. So if you have any questions, nicely raise your hand.
Hands, if you have a question.
How to make cement smooth? Well, very talented people called concrete finishers, after they pour the cement, they go on top of it and they use tools like this called trowels. And they smooth it across the top. Have you ever seen someone putting icing on a cupcake or a birthday cake? It's exactly like that method. Right, those guys are very talented though, and they're very fast and strong men who do that type of work. Any more questions?
I have one other one. Why does it need to spin in the concrete truck? That's not a cement truck.
It spins, does it spin in the concrete truck? Yeah. So when it spins in the concrete truck, it helps keep the concrete moving. It's called agitation. If they stopped agitating the concrete, it would get stiffer or harden a lot sooner, and they wouldn't be able to get it out of the truck. So they keep spinning it around and around and around until they get to the job site, and then it'll come out. If they didn't do that, it would be a lot tougher to get it out of the concrete. It's also mixing up the sand and rocks and cement and water and other special things people put in concrete to make it more uniform and mixed evenly.
Andrew, do you have a question?
How does the cement get hard?
How cement gets hard? It's called something called hydration. And so what happens is when water is in contact with cement, it forms little particles, right? Or it forms these little particles called hydration crystals. And those hydration crystals, when they solidify, they grab everything, and then they get hard. And I'm videotaping this from the back of the room, and we'll cut out that explanation when I actually show it to my boss. Terrible explanation of why concrete gets hard. But that's about it. Cement and water are great. They get glue, yeah. But okay, so I just got a couple small things to hand out, Mr. Jillian. And first one being, later on, if you guys are good for the rest of the day, Mr. Jillian will give you each a balloon.
Okay, guys.
Am I saying Jillian? Oh, Gillian, sorry, Mr. Gillian. Okay. This is concrete money. Okay, so it's only good if you're trying to buy concrete, but you will each get 1,000 concrete dollars. If you're good, by Mr. Gillians. And finally, if you're good. Actually, do we have these open? Yeah, we have tattoos, so you can get gifts as well. Okay, so you can have little concrete tattoos later on. Okay, but thank you all. You guys have been great listeners, and thank you, Jacob, for asking me to come up here. I really appreciate it, and you guys have been awesome. So thank you very much. You're great. I'm gonna clap for you guys. That's for you guys.
What can we say to Jacob's on go? Okay, I'm going to collect your hats, and I'm going to hand them out at the end of the day. So I'm going to take them. We won't. We can
Yeah,
class
there
out.
are.
Right, we switch over. Okay, we gotta get fun. Can I break one later? Okay, we're getting settled. We're good there. Okay, boys and girls. Whenever you're done, because we're good. We have to do the last one and lunch and you've got plenty. You don't need to go to 45. So much is Okay, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
I love you.